This may be one of the most beautiful, amazing waterfront / golf communities in Virginia Beach. Let's talk about it. Hey, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Dan Inman, and on this channel we talk everything live, work, play of coastal Virginia. That's going to be Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Norfolk. Today we're in Virginia Beach in a community called Bird Neck Point. But before we get to that, hit that little like button. It lets me know that I'm putting out the content that you like. If you want to wait all the way to the end, make sure I actually provide value, do that. But at the end, if I've earned it, promise me you'll hit that button. Right? If you'd like to see more content like this in the future, you can see it every Monday and Friday if you smash the subscribe button and little bell notification for when those come out on Mondays and Fridays. Again, my name is Dan Inman. I'm a realtor in the area. My wife's a loan officer, and we would love to serve you and your family and your real estate needs. If you're going to be moving in or out, make that as seamless and easy as possible. All of our contact information is down below, and we hear from people every day, just like you, and we serve them, and we'd love to serve you. All right, so let's talk about Bird Neck Point. Bird Neck Point is almost hidden. You almost wouldn't even see it if you didn't know about it. There's only two entries into the neighborhood, Oriole Drive and Cardinal Drive, and you can pass both of them if you don't know they exist. Both of those entries are right off of Alaskan, and you'll run right by them if you don't know they're here. But tucked behind it, right on the backside of Bay Colony, which is right behind the north end, is Bird Neck Point. Bird Neck Point is a golf community. Nearly 60% of these homes are on the water. The rest of them surround the golf course. The Cavalier Yacht and Golf Club is down at the very end. They've got swimming and tennis, and obviously the yacht club. You can host weddings here, you can host parties here. Obviously you get these monstrous, gorgeous boats. So if you're huge into the boating lifestyle and golf, man, this is a community for you. Right off the bat, the only really downside that I see to this neighborhood, and there's not much, is that you can't fully access the beach lifestyle unless you go there by boat, or if you're wanting to actually walk or bike, it's a too heck of a walk from Bird Neck Point to the ocean front. And if you want to bike, you've got to go along Alaskan, and it's not really safe for kids, and or it's just not that nice of a bike ride. But I'll say this again, the main driving point of this community is golf. Just beautiful, beautiful views. You'll see in the B-roll here, Sean will put some in, the drone photography. This is a gorgeous neighborhood. Everyone takes an extremely high level of care of their homes. Pride of ownership is definitely a thing here. And the architecture of the homes are just gorgeous. Outside of the Cove Point condos, which are at the very, very beginning or entrance of this neighborhood, really it's all single family. There are no townhomes, there are no really condos in this. This is all single family. The average that sits in this neighborhood, and this is across the board, this is whether it sits on the water or not, is 1 million plus. Right? That is everything in the last couple years that is sold. The turnover in this neighborhood is extremely low, which means that people tend to buy in here and stay for years and years and years. So if you do see something that pops up that catches your eye, you need to hop on it really quickly. Hopefully my video has already dropped that talks about the 32 ways of how, or tricks or tips of the trade to get your offer accepted in this crazy market. Watch that video, maybe in the link over here or down below. Sean will put it down there to get yourself prepared, because it's definitely a seller's market, sometimes even at these price points. You know, interest rates are all-time lows. They're still all-time lows. Anything below 4%, in opinion, is an all-time low. And so the cost of getting into these homes, that barrier to entry has been lowered more than it ever has been, and so the competition has gone up. Like I said before, you're looking at a golf community. These lots in here are enormous, right? Whereas Bay Colony, the average in there is like half an acre to 3/4 of an acre. The average in this neighborhood is 1 acre or more, right? And this includes things even on the interior in some of those lots. And it can go up to 2 acres depending on how much your budget allows for. Obviously, if you want the best of the best of the best to get on the water, it's going to start at 1.5 million. That's where it starts. You've got legacy homes in here that go up to $2, $3, $4, $5 million. So if you're looking for, hey, I want to be here forever and I want something I want to hand down to my kids, this neighborhood offers that. Again, they come up very seldomly, but this neighborhood is absolutely gorgeous. All of the roads throughout here are these, like, I would call them 1.5 lanes. To me, is like super endearing, right? You're not going to get a lot of traffic. The only reason you're in this neighborhood is if you live here, or if you're like me, coming in making content about this neighborhood, or if you're going to be visiting the yacht club and going there for dinner. Generally, the size range, you do have some homes, and the smallest of the homes are right around 2,500 square feet. Really, the sweet spot's between 3,000 and 4,000, and there are homes actually in here that have 5,000 square feet or more. That's gonna look like 4 to 6 bedrooms, 3 to 4 baths, and 1 out of every 4 homes in this neighborhood has an in-ground pool. So if you're looking for an incredibly maintained neighborhood with access to the water, so you can either store your yacht, or if you have a much smaller boat, you still have deep water access in most of these homes that you can store your boat in, and you want the ability to shoot down to the beach, and you're huge into the golf lifestyle, or even if you're not even into golf, you just love these beautifully landscaped, these beautifully landscaped, you can leave that one in there, landscaped lawns to drive by, man, this neighborhood is something special. Again, the only real downside I see to this neighborhood is that to get access to the beach, you gotta drive. So if you want access to beach from your front door within walking distance, you're gonna have to scoot over there to the north end. A little minor nitpick, there are some homes in this neighborhood that are in flood zone AE, which means that you are gonna need a minor flood policy. Make sure you get a flood elevation certificate on that home before closing it, so you have a really good idea of what those costs are going to be. So what are we close to here? Vibe District, which we've talked about in multiple videos, is a revitalized industrial area of Virginia Beach down close to the ocean front, right next to Shadow Lawn and the Beach Borough. You've got tons of shopping there. You have an old beach farmers market, so if you're into buying locally freshly sourced produce, you can go to the farmers market there. You have Badass Coffee, you have Three Ships Coffee, you've got the North End Bag Company there, which is we've done interviews with. Benevolent Design Company, I've mentioned in several of my videos. They do phenomenal furniture work. Obviously, if you're looking for something to eat, you can stay in the neighborhood and go down to the Cavalier Yacht Club. They have a phenomenal arrangement of food there with just top tier chefs. Just outside the neighborhood, you have the Beach Pub, you have Eurasia Cafe. You have the Stock Pot, which is in the Vibe District, which has mostly fresh food and healthy food and servings that have been professionally and expertly cooked. And one of my absolute favorites, Zoe's Steak and Seafood Place. One of the other places I went not too long ago with my wife was Hearth, which is a wood-fired kitchen. So they cook everything in the wood-fired stove. And you definitely get that smoky, just something that hits different when it's cooked in a wood stove. Lastly, I think one of the benefits here to this neighborhood is you get out of the neighborhood and you're on Bird Neck, which gets onto the highway like instantaneously. So if you are still commuting for work, COVID-19 hasn't fully brought you home, getting out of this neighborhood and onto the highway very quickly is super, super easy. I can't think of anything else, Sean. Can you think of anything else in this neighborhood?
No, just that you can get right down to the oceanfront if you want all the touristy stuff. Yeah,
I mean, if you want to do some parasailing, if you do want to go down to like Waterman's and get an orange crush, you can get there pretty easily. You still are part of the beach community. This is just a very unique vibe here. Hey, thanks again for watching the Living in Coastal Virginia channel. We talked about everything in Bird Neck Point today. If you'd like to see more content like this, you can see that by hitting subscribe and the little bell notification. It will notify you every time we drop content like this on Mondays and Fridays. If I've earned it, which I hope I have, hit that like button. Let me know that I've earned the content. You enjoyed what I had to put out today. My wife and I work in the real estate industry. I'm on the real estate side, she's on the loan officer side, and we help families just like yours move in and out of the Hampton Roads, coastal Virginia. 757 area is easy and smooth and seamless. Not like the
Can't mess that word up.
Goodness great, I know, right? That's pretty bad. My wife's on the loan side, I'm on the real estate side, and we help families just like yours move seamlessly in and out of the area as painless as possible. We get people reaching out all the time, and we'd love to hear from you. All of our contact information is down below or maybe right here, and our team is the one that responds to that. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, talk to you later. I don't like that. I don't know what that was.
Something inside.
It's just goodness gracious. We'd love to hear from you, and until next time, see you later.